Matthew 5:17. Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Hey, Shalom, sister. Want to build? Yeah, so we come out here to wake up our people, man, because they coming against Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? They lying on us. You know what I'm saying? They bearing false witness. They trying to dethrone this truth, man. But ain't no dethrowing this truth, man, because this is of the Most High, man.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17.
Come.
Think not I come to destroy the law,
right,
or the prophets. I come not to destroy, but to fulfill.
Right, so Yahweh Shai is coming to fulfill the law. You know what I'm saying? So we are ought to keep these commandments to the best of our ability, man. Read.
But verily I say unto you.
Right, so verily I say unto you, read.
Till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle, and no wise shall pass from the law to all be fulfilled.
Right, so you got these clown Israelites that say that we are in the new covenant, man. Right. How's we in the new covenant when Yahweh Shai say, Lord, one jot or one tittle, man, shall no wise pass from the law, man.
Whosoever therefore break one of the least commandments.
Right, so whosoever shall break at least of these commandments, read.
And shall teach man, so he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Right, so when you teaching that we are in the new covenant, you know what I'm saying? Right, the laws are done away with. You are going to be least in the kingdom of heaven.
But whosoever shall do and teach them,
that's right,
the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right. So you teaching these laws, you great in the kingdom of heaven, man.
For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall see the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees.
Right, and these Pharisees are still among the nation of Israel today, man. Read.
You shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven.
That's right. And you churches, you turn your ear away from this law, away from the law of the Most High, you're going to be destroyed, man.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. You're not going to be able to bargain with the Heavenly Father, man, in that day, man. You know what I'm saying? If you eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, you're going to be destroyed on this side. You're going to be cut off. Get Deuteronomy 4, verse 44. Yeah, come. We're going to stick to the basics, man, because we got to teach these laws. Sometimes, we rebuke Jake, we rebuke our people, but sometimes they got to hear these laws, man. This is the sustainer, man. Hey, brother, you got a moment to hit a word?
Huh?
You got a moment to hit a word?
Word of God?
No, not right now.
Not right now? Hey, the Lord gonna say that when you come back, man. When you come back. Shalom.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 14.
4, verse 44. Yeah, go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 14.
Good.
And the Lord commanded me at the time to teach you statutes and judgments, that you might do them in the land whether you go to possess it.
That's right. So we in a different land right now, you know what I'm saying? In this land, we didn't possess. Really, we did possess, because the northern kingdom possessed this land. So,
take ye therefore good heed unto yourself, for ye saw no manner of similitudes on the day that the Lord spake unto you in Horeb, out of the midst of fire.
That's right.
Lest ye corrupt yourselves and make you a graven image and similitudes of any figure, the likeness of male and female, and the likeness of any beast that is on the earth, and the likeness of any winged fowl that flies in the air. Yeah, pretty much no graven images, man. And that's what you see right now. It's a lot of graven images because Christmas is around the corner, man. As you can look around, you got people with their Christmas lights in, Christmas trees
and stuff, Nimrod.
And that's against the Most High, man.
Hey, get Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 25. Hey, y'all heard of the Hebrew Israelites? Y'all heard of the Hebrew Israelites? Hey, say, bro. Hey, you know who you are according to the Bible?
Yeah.
What's your race?
Amen.
Jake finished, bro.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 14.
Come.
Is Israel a servant?
Right, so is Israel a servant, read?
Is he a homeborn slave?
Is he a homeborn slave?
Why is he spoiled?
So why is our people spoiled, man? He said he African American. You can't find that in the Bible, man. Walking with his pants down, man. You know? Jump to 25.
Verse 25.
Come.
Withhold thy foot from being unshod,
That's right.
and thy throat from thirst. But thou sayest there is no hope. No.
Right. So it say withhold thy throat from thirst, man. Stop being thirsty, man. You know? That's what that's going into. Read.
No. If I have loved strangers, after them will I go.
Right, so you going among the enemies, man, the other nations, man. Stop trying to be thirsty to cater to these heathens, man. And stay within your people and your tribe, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Eve, she wanted to get her an Edomite. You know what I'm saying? Want to have a mixed baby. You know what I'm saying? You want to protect Amber Geiger, whatever her name is. You know what I'm saying? Giving false testimonies and things of that nature. Stay away from the heathens, man. Hey, brother. Hey, you got a moment to hear the word? Nobody want to hear the truth, man. Nobody want to hear this truth, man.
As the thief is ashamed when he is found, so is the house of Israel ashamed. Their kings, their princes, and their priests, and their prophets, saying to the stock, thou art my father, and to a stone, thou hast brought me forth. For they have turned their back unto me.
That's right.
Not their face. But in the time of their trouble, they will say, arise and save us.
Right, not their face. So they didn't turn their face to the Most High like this. They turned their back to the Most High like this. And that's the reason why the Most High is not hearing our people's prayers, man.
I also say that also goes with, like, we turned our back for us keeping the commandments, but our face, our people, like the scriptures say, our people have a love for God, but not according to knowledge.
Right,
Like we still, our people believe, they have a zeal.
Yeah,
like our people believe in God, but they're not doing what God tell you to do, or at least try the best to do, because like we all like emphasize, we are not perfect. But we're repenting every day.
That's right.
The brothers, we slip up here and there, but we bounce back and trying to do the work again.
That's right.
Finish off on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
But where are thy gods that thou hast made?
Right, so where are your gods that you have made, Israel? Read.
Let them arise, if they can save thee in a time of trouble.
That's right.
For according to the number of thy cities of thy gods, O Judah.
Right, so that's every city in the United States, man. You know what I'm saying? You got all these churches, you got all these religions, and they can't save you, man. You setting up altars on Sunday worship, man. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West can't save you, man. You know? Right, Joel Osteen, man, a known Edomite, man. That man can't. He said he looked like what's the dude off of Problem Child? He called him P-Brain.
Oh yeah.
That's who he looked like, man. I forgot that actor name, but I always thought that was him. You know.
I know what you're talking about. That dude that talk like.
Yeah. I always thought that was Joel Osteen, man. But I know that devil ain't right. You can just see it in his eyes, man. He's a slithering snake, man. You know. Hold that and go to Jeremiah 4 verse 7. Yeah. Book of Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 7, man. We're going to continue to prophesy, you know what I'm saying, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? Because we have the Most High is using us as a vessel, man, to show mercy on these people that's continue to walk up and down the street, man. You know? If you stop seeing the Israelites coming out here, that means the Most High stop showing mercy. Yep.
The book of Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 7.
Come.
The lion has come up from his ticket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way.
Right, so the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way, read.
He is going forth from his place.
Right, he coming from another dimension, read.
To make thy land desolate.
So that's what Babylon is going to be, America. It's going to be desolate. Hey, brother, you got a moment?
the word of God.
We the real Jews that the Bible speaks of. You ever heard of that?
No, I haven't.
We the Hebrew Israelites. You got to repent and keep these commandments. Hey, you used to be in the Marines? You must be a leatherneck or something, man.
They look good off them.
Right, come.
And thy cities shall lay waste without an inhabitant. For this gird up your for this gird you with sackcloth, lament and howl.
Right, sackcloth mean run down clothes, man. You know?
For the fierce anger of Yahweh is not turned back from us.
Right,
and it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that the heart of the king shall perish, and the heart of the princes and the priests shall be astonished, and the prophets shall wonder. Then say I, Lord God, surely thou hast greatly deceived this people in Jerusalem, saying, ye shall have peace, whereas the sword reaches unto the soul.
That's right, so you're going to get pissed with that gun, that bullet, you know what I'm saying, that M16 barrel, man. You know what I'm saying, those missiles, man. You know what I'm saying, because the Most High, you know what I'm saying, he been waiting on you to get right, man. You know what I'm saying, but Jake wanted to continue to sag his pants, man. And that's why a lot of them gonna be beat down when the martial law troops come, man. They're gonna be beat to the ground. They're gonna be, you ain't gonna know the difference between them and this gum that's on the concrete. You know?
Verse 11. At that time shall it be said to this people and to Jerusalem,
come,
a dry wind of the high place in the wilderness towards the daughters of my people, not to fan nor to cleanse.
Come.
Even a full wind from those from the places shall come unto me. Now also would I give sentences against them. Behold, he shall come up as a cloud, and his chariots shall be as a whirlwind.
Right, that's the vehicles of the Most High, read.
His horses are swifter than the eagle.
Right, and the horses represents the power that they coming in them chariots, man. Because you got cars that got horsepower. You know? Read.
Woe unto us, for we are spoiled.
What that say?
Woe unto us, for we are spoiled.
Right, so we are destroyed, not spoiled like your mother's giving you everything you want.
Yeah, the white man spoiled the black man.
Right,
so goddamn much you don't even know who we are.
Right, we don't even know who we are, man.
Feed your ass Christmas and Thanksgiving.
You forgot Hanukkah, man.
You forgot Hanukkah, you forgot who you are.
That's right. Hey, sister, hey, you know we supposed to celebrate Hanukkah